Manila is a thriving Asian city. It's the economic, political, and cultural capital of the Philippines. There's constant movement in this city. People are going places, selling products, and conducting everyday business. On closer examination, one will notice that security is tight throughout the city. That's because the Philippines is the third front in the global war on terrorism. Far from the center of Manila, in the Mindanao province in the southern part of the country, there's a combat zone. The armed forces of the Philippines are engaged in combat operations against terrorist groups. Mindanao and the Sulu archipelago make up 1/3 of the country's territory and includes 1/4 of the total Philippine population. The region has some of the highest levels of poverty in the country. This is directly attributed to the long-standing conflict between the central government and separatist groups within the Muslim population. Groups such as the Moro National Liberation Front, MNLF, and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, MILF. In recent years, the Mindanao province saw the emergence of a more radical Islamic element. Inspired by the international jihadist movement, the Abu Sayyaf Group, or ASG, is believed to trace its origins to Al-Qaeda training camps in Afghanistan. The Indonesian-based Jemaah Islamiyah Group is also believed to be present in the Mindanao region. In 2002, the U.S. established the Joint Special Operations Task Force Philippines. The task force worked with their Filipino partners to defeat the enemy on the island of Basilan. This approach to counter-terrorism addressed 3 concurrent areas. First, by improving the armed forces of the Philippines' ability to secure the region through training assistance. Secondly, confronting the ideology that supports terrorism and planting seeds of dissent in terrorist support networks. And thirdly, by improving community resources such as infrastructure, schools, and health services in order to earn the trust of local communities. This Philippine Marine is a seasoned combat vet, and he's fighting the war on terrorism. But he's not alone. He's getting a little help from his friends in the U.S. Marine Special Operations Command. U.S. Marines are deployed to this country as an advisory group known as an MSOAG. It's all part of Operation Enduring Freedom.
We're currently conducting a JSET, Joint Combined Exchange, for training with the Philippine Marine Corps.
We expect that this training will hopefully help our Special Operations Platoon members to learn new techniques, tactics, and procedures.
We're training them in the conduct of how they do operations on the island. The training's tailored towards their specific mission here.
The Philippine Marine Corps' mission on the island is to deny the terrorists the base from which to operate.
As of now, the primary threat to us is the Abu Sayyaf Group and their alleged ties with the Jemaah Islamiyah, who were allegedly agitating some of our people to join their group.
It took the U.S. Marines nearly a year to prepare for this mission.
We were training all the way up to the day we were deployed. So it was a good years long of just training.
It was many, many months of preparation, from planning to getting all the logistics in order to deploying.
We're still preparing at this point. I mean, we're learning something every day.
When they arrived, the conditions were primitive.
When we first moved in, our kitchen only had half a roof. It was raining inside our first dinner.
It rains nearly every day on this tropical island, but that doesn't slow down the training.
When I walked out onto the road, I could see there's 3 with you.
One of the U.S. Marine instructors is debriefing his Philippine counterparts after a patrolling class.
But yeah, you guys look great. Sorry it's raining, but hey, 30 more minutes, right? Took one squad at a time, and I talked with their leadership, get the point across of what I needed or what I wanted to see. So as I watch one squad do it, can I get the next one up there, they do it, and they finally get the idea.
This relaxed approach to training is necessary because up until the JSET began, the Philippine Marines were conducting regular operations on the island.
As of right now, the SOPs that we are training, the Special Operation Platoons, they're not getting pulled from training as of now. They are slowly committed to the training process. At the same time, as soon as they graduate from us, yes, they're going out and they will be operational.
To once again become operational, the Philippine Marines need to complete a wide range of training.
We're teaching SSE, which is sensitive site exploitation. Just going over with the Philippine Marines away once they do raids. Even if they do a raid and the person they're looking for is not there, a way that they can go through the evidence that's at the house that might lead to further on missions.
And there's some pins and markers and stuff in there. So. Ayun, meron doon mga ano.
But training a foreign military doesn't come without challenges.
Language barrier.
Language barrier. There's a language barrier, but I choose my words carefully and make eye contact, keep their interest, to keep them focused.